Hello everyone. I, Ms. Bhavna Danesh Munod, welcome you all in Agricultural Development Trust, Shardabai Pawar, Mahila Arts, Commerce and Science College, Sharda Nagar, Baramati. Good day, dear students. Last period we studied about savings account children, and we have seen that savings account, from that we can easily withdraw the money. And if excess amount is there, bank can transact into FD, and from FD we can again, if we want, we can transact into savings. So this was the first one, savings account. Then we have the second type of account, that is current account, that we are studying under demand deposits. Keep in mind. So current account mostly used by businessmen children, most popular famous among business persons, because anytime you can use, deposit or withdraw the money, that is a current account holder children. So we'll see the second part, that is current account. So this account, say, is operated by business firms and other commercial organizations such as hospitals, educational institutions who have regular banking transactions. So in this account children, there is no restriction on deposit and withdrawals of amounts. No interest is paid by the bank on this account. So overdraft facility is available for this account, that is for current account bank children, providing statement of account every month. See, current account is mostly popular by businessmen, and for current account holders only children, they get an overdraft facility. So overdraft facility is available for current account holders. That means providing a statement of account every month, and no interest is paid by bank for this account. Which account children? Current account. Now the next type is what? Related to granting loans and advances. B1. So banks grants loan and advances to business firms and others who are in need of bank funds. So their loans are provided, say, for short term period, for long term period, or for medium term. So either it will be for 1 year children, either it will be for 4 months or 1 year or 2 years or 10 years. Depends upon what tenure the individual require the amount. So the advances are in the form of cash credit children, overdraft and discounting of bills. So whatever loans they will ask, it will be given in cash, credit or overdraft facility, or account discounting of bills. So in that we will study now how is the process of granting loans and advances. So we'll come to the first part children, that is loans. Now here, what is loan over here children? Loan means commercial banks provide loan to business person, or say others also who require. So whatever the borrowers will use entire amount sanctioned, whatever they want, can withdraw in installments, and interest will be charged on the amount sanctioned children. See, loans will be provided. Loans means what children? I am putting a proposal, say, of rupees 1 crore I want loan to the bank. The bank sanction my proposal. So either I take by installments, means what? Half amount I take, 50 lakhs now, 50 lakhs afterward, depends upon you. But rate of interest will be charged on whatever amount you demand children immediately when you take a loan. Now they have given types of loans. See, types of loans are short term loan, medium term loan and long term loan children. If you can see, short term loan, that period of short term loan is up to only 1 year children to meet working capital requirements. So whenever you take a loan, keep it for 1 year. Short term, if you require, at least take 1 year. So the capital requirements, whatever is required, working capital, you can take, you can borrow. Then the second type of loan is medium term loan children. That loan is for periods, say, up to 1 year to 5 years. See, short term loan up to 1 year, medium term loan is up to 5 years, 1 to 5 years. And then the third type of loan children we have, that is long term loan. Now long term loan is what children? Provided for a period of 5 years or more to meet long term capital requirements of the borrower. So these are under coming short term loan, medium term loan and long term loan. So long term loans are period of 5 years or more than 5 years if you want, that is long term loan capital requirement. Medium term loan is there and short term loan is there. Now the second children, after loan, whatever the granting loans and advances we are studying, in that we studied about loans, providing loans with rate of interest. So under that, short term loan is there, long term loan is there, and medium term loan is there, children. After that, children, we come to advances part. Now what is there in advances? Now see, children, advances means what? They are small term fund say provided to businessmen to satisfy different financial requirements of the business. So we are studying about advances, children. Advances are what? They are small term fund provided to whom? Business person. Why they are providing? To satisfy whatever the need, whatever small financial requirement will be there of that particular businessman. They can give money, advances, giving in advance. See, money given in advance, children. So under that, which facility is there? Cash credit. So we'll see what is cash credit. Cash credit advances are provided only to current account and savings account holders, children. See, only to current account and savings account holders, children. It provides working capital for longer period of time. Interest rate is higher in CC, and separate CC account has to be maintained by the borrowers, children. Cash credit. CC is what? Cash credit account. So whom these services are provided? Mostly to current account and savings account holder. So it provides working capital for longer period of time, and the interest rate is higher for CC, children. Then come to the second type of facility in advances, that is overdraft facility. Keep in mind, overdraft facility is only for current account holder, children. Overdraft facility. So this overdraft facility is offered to current account holders to meet their working capital requirement. And the period for current account holders will vary from 15 to 60 days, children. So interest is charged on actual amount withdrawn. No separate account is maintained and entries are shown in current account. So it is a temporary arrangement for short period. See, overdraft facility means what? It is given specially to the businessmen, working capital requirements. So this period will be from how many days, children? 15 to 16 days. 15 to 60 days. Then whatever interest will be charged, whatever amount will be withdrawn, it will be from overdraft facility. No separate account, no separate entries will be done in overdraft facility. So businessman uses this current account facility, and it is a temporary arrangement, children. Whatever arrangements are there, they are temporary for short period. So we studied about advances, we studied about cash credit, we studied about overdraft. Now children, we come to our next point, that is discounting bills of exchange. Now what is this discounting bills of exchange? We will see. The drawer of bills of exchange or beneficiary can discount the bill with bank and obtain an advance. So on the due date of this bill, the bank will recover the amount from the drawee. So visit nearest bank in your area, and they have told list down primary functions performed by such bank. Okay. So see, banks provide this function, that is providing loans and advances. We studied about overdraft. Overdraft is only used for current account holder. Then children, CC we studied, that is cash credit is used by both savings account and current account holder. Then third part, that is discounting bills of exchange. Now under this what happens, children? Drawer and drawee is there. So when a drawer means a person like drawer wants to take money immediately, say from bank. So what the drawer does, the drawer of bills of exchange or beneficiary can discount the bill with bank and obtain an advance, and on the due date of the bill, the bank will recover the money from the drawee. Means children, now suppose say example I am giving, two persons are there. Now say I have given some product to a person, he doesn't have cash. So what he tells me, you go to this bank with bills of exchange, you get the amount whatever require. Means then I will go to the bank, I will show discounting bills of exchange, from them I will get money. But then when I get money, that particular person will not have an account. Then the drawee, the bank will call whoever wants to pay the amount to me. That person will deposit money in bank. Like that facility will be given for discounting bills of exchange. Not necessary that you should have money over there. So this is called as discounting bills of exchange, children. So what we studied over here, children, primary functions, and in this we studied about Say primary functions of bank were accepting deposit. In that accepting deposit we studied about time deposit. Under time deposit children we studied about fixed deposit, recurring deposit. Recurring deposit is also called as RD. Then we studied about demand deposit. Under that demand deposit we had savings account, current account facility. Then we had also the second primary function part B, that is granting loans and advances. In that we studied children about loans, short term loan, medium term loan, long term loan. Then advances we studied. In that cash credit was there, overdraft facilities were there, discounting bills of exchange were there. Then secondary functions. Now primary functions we studied children. Now we come to secondary functions of bank. So secondary functions of commercial banks are again classified into two groups children, that is agency functions and utility functions. That will go one by one. Now a commercial bank acts as an agent or representative of its client, and they perform the certain functions as follows they have told, that is periodic collection and payments. Now commercial banks collect salary, dividends, interest and any other such income periodically, they have told, as well as make periodical payments such as taxes, bills, premiums, rent, etc. So on standing instructions provided by the customer children, commercial bank charges fixed amount quarterly or annually in the form of service charges from customer for providing such services. That is periodic collection and payment. So either they will take from salary, dividend or interest, any other income periodically. Periodical payments will be provided. In that taxes will be there, bills, premium, rent, etc. So that will be done fixed amount or quarterly. However, the bank deducts. That will be done under which payment children? Periodic collections and payments. But bank will take service charge for them. Means they want to deduct, or you do any online payment children. So for that deduction charges will be done by the bank. Then the second one children, secondary function is portfolio management. Now under this portfolio management what we will see, large commercial banks undertake to purchase and to sell securities such as shares, bonds, debentures, etc. on behalf of the clients. So this handling of securities is known as portfolio management. And due to this facility, more clients are opting for such services of commercial banks. See, portfolio management. We have studied about commercial bank services, the first one. Second one is what? Portfolio management. Now what we have done in portfolio management, they have told, large commercial banks undertakes to purchase and sell securities. The securities are shares, bonds, debentures, etc. on behalf of the clients. Means this bank will take the responsibility of selling securities of the customer in the form of shares, bonds, debentures. So handling of securities is known as portfolio management, keep in mind children. And due to this facility, more clients goes for this services of portfolio management in commercial bank children. First one we saw periodic collection and payments. Second one is portfolio management, where the bank is taking the responsibility of the customer of selling shares, debentures and bonds children. Then the third type of facility say regarding is fund transfer. The third type of function, secondary function is fund transfer. Now what happens in this? Commercial banks provide facility of fund transfer from one branch to another branch or one bank to another bank. So commercial bank come with various initiatives to make this transfer hassle free. Fund transfer, that means from one bank, from commercial bank we have to give to, say for example children, I will tell you from HDFC account I want to transfer bank to State Bank of India, or from HDFC I have to give it to Axis Bank, whatever money is there, I want to deposit in that another account. So this facility will be done by fund transfer account. Services will be provided by fund transfer in bank, commercial bank. This is the secondary function, and which will be hassle free, means no obstacles will be there children regarding fund transfer. So we are studying about agency services provided by the bank. Which bank? Commercial bank children, in secondary services. Now we come to fourth service, that is dematerialization. Now the thing children regarding dematerialization, I will first tell you the meaning of dematerialization. Demat account means whatever account you have in the payment paper format, children, it is converted into electronic form. That is called as demat system, demat account or dematerialization. The paperwork converted into electronic account means whatever the account you have on paper, it will be transferred online account. That is called as dematerialization. So bank provides this system, that is dematerialization. Facilities are given to clients, whatever securities are there in electronic format, children. And on behalf of this clients, the bank will take the responsibility of electronic transferring of shares from one person to another, or in case of purchasing of sales of shares can be done with the help of dematerialization system by commercial bank. Then the fifth agency, children, services forex transaction. Now what is this forex? Not forest, forex transaction, children. Forex is an abbreviation of foreign exchange, they have told, and we studied about foreign exchange banks. So a bank may purchase or sell, say, foreign exchange on behalf of the clients. So a bank purchases forex from its clients, which the clients receive from foreign transactions, and it sells the forex when the clients need it for overseas transactions. So forex transactions are what? They are abbreviation of foreign exchange, foreign transactions. So we all know foreign exchange means currency exchange is there, rupee converted into dollar. So this can be done by forex transaction, children. On behalf of the clients, the bank does, that is forex transactions. So a bank purchases, for example, they have told, from clients which the clients receive from foreign transaction, and it sells to the forex when the clients need it for overseas transactions. Means foreign exchange money can be sent, transferred or sold by forex transactions. Now come to our next part. See, we are studying about secondary functions of bank. Now in that, utility functions we will study, children. Now what is this utility function? This is a second type of function in commercial bank only. So this commercial bank, utility functions we are studying, it performs utility functions for the benefits of its clients. So what provides certain facilities or product to its client is as follows. The first service of utility function is issue of drafts and checks. So a draft or check will be issued in order to pay money from one bank branch to another branch, or same bank or other bank, children. So a bank issues drafts to its account holders as well as non-account holders, whereas checks are issued only to the account holders, and bank charges commission for issuing a bank draft. Now see, children, issuing of checks or drafts we can issue, say, from one branch or say other branch, whatever, same bank you can issue the check, but it will be done by, say, non-account holder also or current account holder also. Then checks will be issued by the banks only to the account holders, they have told, and bank will charge commission for this, and it will be issuing a bank draft. Then the second facility we all know, children, we all know, say in your childhood you must have visited to bank to buy with your parent. We have a locker facility where all our securities, gold ornaments, say silver, diamond, any precious things we can keep in bank. That is a second type of utility function, that is locker facility. For this locker also, monthly or yearly you have to pay amount, children. Rate is charged, interest rate is charged for this locker facility, children. So this is a common utility function of commercial bank. The bank provides locker facility for the custodies. Which custodies? Safe custody, children, of valuables, documents, gold ornaments, etc., which I have told you. Now we will see another function, utility function of bank. We have seen locker facility, we have seen issue of drafts and checks. Now the third one, children, we will see what is the third utility function of bank, that is project report. So project report, that is, a bank may prepare project reports and feasibility studies on behalf of the clients. So project report will enable the business firm to obtain funds from the market and to get it cleared from government authorities. See, project report. You put a proposal of the project, bank will provide you loan, then bank will give you money and you can get cleared whatever project proposal, whatever money you want to clear, taxation, what you can clear by government authorities, they have told. Project reports, giving money on that. Then the second utility function by bank is children, gift checks. Now gift checks means what? Bank issues gifts, checks and gold coins to account holders as well as non-account holders also. And this gift checks can be used by the clients for the purpose of gifting on occasions like weddings, birthdays, etc. See children, to transfer cash or to take money in hand, having cash transaction from one place to another, it's better you give by check. So gift checks like donations say or gifts, you can give through checks. This facility is also given by bank children. And we all know now what is the modernization telling us. Google Pay, Smart Pay, Google Pay is there. Smart Pay, we can do online transactions. So this has come under modern technology children. Then the second type of utility services which the bank is providing is underwriting services. Already I have told you the meaning of underwriters, means guarantor regarding your critical situation, they can pay money. So what over here underwriting services is doing? A commercial bank may underwrite the issue of securities issued by companies. If the shares are not fully subscribed, the underwriting bank agrees to take up the unsubscribed portion of the securities. So here what it is telling, that if shares are not fully subscribed, means what? Not issued say, or they are half, the bank with the help of the underwriter takes the guarantee of subscription of shares. Whatever portion is remaining, the bank will take the guarantee, taking it in underwriting regarding unsubscribed portion of the securities. Then the sixth one utility service children provided by the bank is gold related services. Now what is this gold related services children? Nowadays many banks are providing gold services to the customer. Means what? Banks are commercially buying and selling gold ornaments from customers on large scale basis. So some bank also provides advisory services to its customer in terms of gold funds, gold ETF, etc. See children, now what people, another type of investment can do, they can go to bank, they can take gold from bank. See, we have gold loan also, or we can keep our gold and take money. Security as gold we can keep in bank. So this type of business also the bank has started as keeping securities, or they can also buy and sell gold ornaments, or say gold, not ornaments but gold. So gold related services is provided by the bank and they are more profitable, say people are using them. So advisory services of customers in terms of gold funds, gold ETF, bank is doing. So nowadays they have told gold services are provided to the customers. Banks are commercially buying and selling gold or gold ornaments from the customers' children on a large scale basis. So this is also more profitable to the banks and customers. So these secondary functions and utility functions we have studied children in this period, where various agency functions were there. In agency functions we studied periodic collection payments, portfolio management, fund transfer, dematerialization, forex transactions. We also studied about utility functions. Under that we studied about issue of drafts and checks, lock-off facility, project reports, gift checks, underwriting services, gold related services children. Now next period we will study about the next point of this chapter. Till then, bye, thank you and meet you in next period children.